Dan Smith, you know what things said. You understand? I make you know what things said. Mama say no fall about company, cause she no want no police a come for me. Me a stay in me yard now Roma Road. Me a stay in me yard now Roma Road. Mama say no fall about company, cause she no want no police a come for me. Me a stay in me yard now Roma Road. Me a stay in me yard now Roma Road. Yeah. Me no want get trapped in a the system. Can't give me no gun figure rob me chin. My life sweet but this and no honey. Me have to work hard to earn me own money. Me love my son, me love my daughter, but me never grow with no father. Life hard, so me cry I water. More while me have to call upon the Father. God, are you alone? Lord, the pain me feel. God, Lord, the pain me feel. You know the pain me feel. God, know the pain me feel. You know the pain me feel. God, know the pain me feel. You know the pain me feel. God, know the pain me feel. You know about that talker, you don't know me. You not even know half of my story. I mean, me grow me, Spain town me come from, we full up a gunman. Yeah.
Dance Smith TV outside representing.
Dance Smith TV, man. Subscribe. You know the thing said. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Say I saw the thing said. Dance Smith don't know I saw the thing sweat. You feel like I'm not know. Say I saw the things get a new update and everything said. Watch your walk go on. Watch your look out, look in. Don't know say yo. I saw the thing set in.
Body on that bill that is bigger than him and deserves to be celebrated more than him. That is what the problem is, right? Now, I'm going to walk you guys through it because I'm sitting there and I'm saying, but imagine, Tony, everybody's holding a joy and nobody is disrespecting the promoter, nothing, because we all celebrating the moment, correct?
Right.
Why you got to be that guy? Why you gotta be that guy to go out there and lie? Now, mind you, that Tony Matterhorn has a video promotion, and in that video promotion, Tony Matterhorn is saying that I'm going to take off the B and add the C and the L. That's what Tony said. That's not what I said. That's Tony's, thing. Yes, I asked him to talk tough because are tough songs, but he presented himself in the way that he wants to present himself. Now, the day of the event, I called Tony because I was having, I just had a moment. Like, you know what? The only person who will give me problem on this dance is Matterhorn, because there would only be two problems on this dance: Links and Matterhorn. Those would be the only two problems. I'm going to be honest with you. Links wasn't there. He chose not to do it. I know, and I'm not disrespecting Links, but them, man, they're different when it comes to, and I went through it with them in the Sunfest. You guys remember? In the park.
Sunfest in the park.
Right? So even though you agree with a price, and you spend your money, and you invest in everything, Tony is somebody who feels that he can come to your event and do whatever he feels to do, because he's not only bigger than the event, he's not only bigger than the promoter, he's bigger than every single sound on the bill. Now, you guys take it as entertainment because you're fans, but I take it as a disrespect from where we and Tony are come from. I'm in the need for talk about, Tony is the man where we usually get, when he gets on we have with Tony. I wasn't expecting that. I called Tony and said, yo, Tony, do me a favor, dog. I'm asking you one thing. One thing alone. He said, what's that, chin? I said, play your time. Just respect the slot that you're given and play your time. I called him early in the day and told him, right? No, I didn't even get a chance to tell Tony what slot he was playing. He started to go crazy. Yo, me now play against, me now play behind me not play before no P so supreme and no P dynamic and no P gyro. None of them boys that are bigger than me. Eh? The only reason why me I got make Mighty come play after me is because I fit them thing. But by right, I'm me are the biggest man on the bill. And no man not supposed to play. Me not supposed to play before no man. I didn't lose my temper. I just said to him, Tony, don't come. I said, Tony, don't come. You don't want to play your time. We'll figure it out. Don't come. Right? Purposely, he came late. Because he wants to play late. I want you guys to understand what happened. So everybody, Tony was the last one to arrive. Because he has it in his mind that he's bigger than everybody on the bill. He said it. No boy not bigger than Tony Matterhorn. But this moment is not yours, Tony. Let us celebrate sound system culture. I am going on a limb here, and I'm telling you based on experience. If Tony didn't just walk in when Panther was getting crowned, he would have took that moment too. I'm not asking you. He got on the stage, Drew and everybody, he got on the stage when we were already in that whole ceremony. Right? If you look at the footage good, you see him walk up and then he tries to heal a Panther. Too late for him to get into the moment. Or he would have got into the moment. He would have turned it into, yeah man, me remember when me and Panther clash and this and that and Addies and because that's Matterhorn. So the reason why I was bothered is because there's a time and place for the antics.
Right.
There's a vision here. We're trying to sell this. There were people there in the audience that didn't want what Tony was selling. There were other people that of course wanted it. You understand what I said? But there's people that didn't want it. Now, me now say me I try corporate out the thing, like many people are saying. But what I am trying to do is create more attraction to what we are doing. And if we continue to do it the wrong way, ain't nobody coming. All the man did have to do is come and fall in line. Then the man walks on the stage and the first story again attacks the promoter. Yo, Chin, you set me up. How? How are you being set up? How? And again, his setup is because, right? P so supreme and P this and P BS Odyssey. None of them man are big like him, so him for play last. And then he's giving me like he's doing me a favor by saying, but Mighty Crown can play before me. I mean, me can play before Mighty Crown. Since I fit them thing, that's the only reason why me for play before my Mighty Crown can play after me, because I fit them thing. So again, me not burn out Tony, but this is the reason why the industry can't move forward. And this is the reason why some of the man them will never be celebrated to the level that they need to be celebrated as too. How you expect the whole of we to rally around your greatness when you can't rally around somebody else's greatness? People, if me I tell lie, tell me, say me I tell lie. You guys ever seen Tony take an interview and tell you how good somebody is without putting himself in it? Yo, we were on the cruise in Japan. Tony got so heated. We were having breakfast, me, TOK, Barrington Levy, the whole away. Tony's trying to convince us that he's a greater person. His legacy and his this is greater than Rory. And we're saying to the man, said, yo, just slow down, bro. Slow down. The man got so upset because he's convinced himself that there's nobody in the industry better than him. So how does a man I don't know, brother. I have to speak about it because it don't make no sense. And here's the thing. This is what Tony does to me, right? And I'm gonna stop using the word brethren because we're not brethren. Based upon what him do. He puts on the show of disrespect in front of the crowd. And then when we come off of the stage, chin, 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 you know how the thing go. But the people already bought the narrative. Tell me if I'm wrong. The people already bought the narrative. The man fling down the microphone. And again, it's not no war thing. But if you ever sucker punch the thing on stage, Drew, in front of so many people watching the audio and watching the stream and this and that, it's only right that I gotta sit here and tell my story. Tony no rate none of the sound them, brother. None of the sound them part the package no better than him. And it would have been good if after he did all of that, the man did have at least one song. Call it live.
Yeah, remember, Matterhorn come from Babyface too. So we are expected to humble.
Nah, that's BS. You know, we make excuses for people. There's a time and a place, bro. There's a time and a place. Matterhorn come from Babyface, so you can't expect him for humble.
But you know, Matterhorn just will be Matterhorn. Remember, he can't be nobody else. I don't see him that. Things are really wrong with him, like part-time. But different from that though. You see that Matterhorn Jason and Rory?
Okay.
Yeah, but feel so still, I don't know. It can be a different conversation, but I feel so still contributing enough different facets of the thing. Where you can talk about it, it can be a conversation though.
It's a conversation, but I don't think it should be uttered at all. It should not even be uttered, even if you feel that there's a comparison there, out of respect for the man who paved it.